The beautiful music that you were listening to was written and composed by oud playing sensation Ramy Adly from Cairo, Egypt, based in Washington, D.C. And he's kicking off our Expedition of Love Mothers Without Borders concert series. And I'm so excited to introduce you to this gem. Ramy, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello,
I'm so
Jodi.
excited for you to be here.
Thank you so much, Judy. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure.
You have made such an impact around the world already, and you've gotten quite a lot of publicity lately. So from the Washington Post to The Economist to Skype even. Tell us a little bit about that.
That's amazing. The oud instrument is not known here in America so much. So I think our responsibility to make it more known and more involved here in Washington and all America, I think. One of the best thing about the oud instrument, it's that ancient instrument that have long life that lives with us here in the earth. And this instrument dates back to 3,000 years before Christ. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, like the father of all string instruments, right?
It is. It is, definitely.
And you started playing at age 15, correct? Give us a little history and background with how you started and why you started.
Well, I started in my hometown. It's called Asyut in Egypt. And I started at very little, in a very little manner. First oud that I borrowed from my brother. And then I went to my grandfather, who's the one who taught us all in the family. And he's fantastic man. He taught me at age of 92 years old. He was
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh wow.
At this time I was just dreaming about the oud instrument. See the oud instrument as something like this is very close to the heart, it's very close to our soul, and has a fantastic history. Why I don't take this instrument as my instrument and start to learn it? So I went to his house and I start to learn from him, and then I went to another school in Cairo later, learned by great man. His name is Nasir Shamba, and he plays the oud instrument. Of course, he's one of the fantastic people who plays the oud as well in the Middle East, and I was very lucky to do that. Later, I graduated from the school, and in Egypt, I taught in the Alexandria Library, which is a fantastic place. Too much history and too great information. The opportunity there to teach more and to give more to the audience, that was fascinating. I moved to Hawaii, which is a great movement, and then I felt like America is a fantastic new home. Actually, on the board, while I'm coming to America, the officer stopped me on the board and said, "What you have in your hand?" I said, "Well, this is the oud instrument." At this time, I thought the oud instrument is known around the world. Everywhere knows the oud, you know. Later on, he said to me, "All right, so what's the oud?" I said, "It's like guitar." He said, "Go with your broken guitar."
Is that when you were coming over
Yes,
here across the
right.
border?
Yes.
And he was like, "What is this instrument you're
Exactly.
taking over?"
Yes, and I thought at this time everyone know the oud. How come they don't know it, you know? But after a while, I realized that even the ethnomusicologists in the schools, even the professors who lead the music in some of the schools here in America does not know about the oud. So I felt my responsibility to go outreach to all the schools here in America, North of America and South of America, to teach them about this amazing instrument. And I have, of course, upcoming concert in University of Utah.
Which is exciting.
I hope you come, Judy, of course, and all of
I'm
our
so excited.
audience, if they are there in June 19th at 7 o'clock at Utah University. and
And
it's
you're already creating quite a buzz there, Ramy. You've
thanks.
already had a concert there, and they want you back so bad
They
that
are
you've scheduled
fantastic.
another
It's
one.
unbelievable audience, so great audience to be with, and the dean of the school there, actually, it's he's a fantastic man. His name is Nathan, and all of the professors there become my friends recently, and that's something I am so proud of, and I love Utah. You know.
Wonderful. It's wonderful. I know that, in fact, just to give you a little bit of background, everyone. So, the way that I met Ramy is Jill, his wife now,
My
and
beautiful
I
wife.
were, yeah, beautiful, beautiful person. Both of you guys just light up the
Thanks.
world. I mean, so Jill and I were college besties, roommates in Utah, where we did our undergraduate work. And so, when I met Ramy through Jill, Jill is Wolf Blitzer's producer at CNN, and when I found out that she was dating Ramy and I met him for the first time, I mean, Ramy's just this light. And together, both of them, I mean, they just can light up a room
Oh,
together,
thanks.
the world.
Oh,
So
thanks.
both of them
Thanks.
have, just this mission in life to really
So
impact
you
people.
are.
And you with your music, it's wonderful.
Thank
So
you.
Ramy, it's a pleasure to not only share this dialogue with you,
Oh,
but to be able to share just your passion with everybody of the oud. And I'd love for you to introduce us to your oud. I know that generally speaking, it has what, like 13 strings or sets of strings?
11
Explain.
strings. 11
Oh,
strings.
11. Oh, yours is
Yes,
11. Okay.
side. So
Okay.
it's a double, and this is the only one. This is like the
Okay.
son, only son in the family without a brother. So
Oh, that's a good
it's
way to
fun.
explain it.
Yeah. Yes, and it's fretless, so there is no frets in it. And the first instrument located now at the British Museum dates back to 2350 before Christ. I went to London especially to see this instrument. Such a
Wow.
fantastic instrument, of course. Now I'm just composing lots of music like the one that you heard in the beginning of your beautiful episode, and I think this is one of the compositions that I like to give more to the movie industry here in America and North of America specifically. I have composed recently tons of music, so I have composition for each maybe genre so far, classic and epic music. So it was so much fun to create. I have my friend David in Norway. He's helping me to achieve part of my work, and it's fantastic that you can do lots of work here in America and such a fantastic country.
Oh,
Yes.
your music is absolutely beautiful. I was telling you that the other day I was walking and I was listening to your music. The one song that just moves me to just a different place. I mean, I love all of your music, but the one song, Alexandria, is so
Yes.
beautiful. So beautiful. And also, speaking of different genres, the cover, Led Zeppelin's cover of Stairway to Heaven, I mean, that's quite a hit here in America as
Uh,
well. So, that rock song with your special infusion of the oud has just taken off. I mean, 40,000 views on YouTube within hours, and now it's well over that
yes,
number. So,
it's great. Thank
congratulations.
you so much. Thank you. I think I deal with the situation with covering song. I exceptionally cover songs, so my I have my compositions, but sometimes I deal with something like that to uh, just to see some like new level in the music. And I think they are fantastic. Led Zeppelin have a great history, and they have a great song, Stairway to Heaven. So I said, all right, I will love to re-record that and cover this song. Actually, my friend Nancy, who introduced me to this song and this genre, and then I heard that quite often until I cover it. And we did a great job with the director of that, also Zaidun. And we are working all the time to produce more music. During my YouTube channel, Ramy Adly, a channel on YouTube, everybody, if they subscribe, you will find new video almost each 2 months. Our meeting also, it will be on my channel as well, and this is my pleasure. And of course, you have Jude, you have another channel on YouTube, is that correct? So
I
people
do.
can. Okay, awesome. So
Absolutely.
the audience.
So I
can
will be putting this
subscribe.
interview along with a lot of your different songs, not only on my Facebook page, but also on Jodi's Gems,
That's-
which is my YouTube channel, and on my website, JodiReynosa.com. So I'm going to be linking all of your stuff as well with my stuff. We'll integrate all of it.
Absolutely pleasure.
And I also want to point out to people that along with your music, you have these fantastic music videos that go along with these songs,
Yes.
and they're fantastic.
Yes, actually,
Fantastic.
Actually, we are traveling to Utah also to film a new song, and I will tell you later after we finish that. Of course, in another episode, maybe about a new song that will be filmed. And
Shh, it's a secret, right? We won't reveal it right now.
It's gonna be fun. I think it will be great. The oud now is growing very, very fast, and everybody now, in even our society at least, educated more about the oud instrument. So it's something that I am so happy. And about teaching, that's fantastic that
Yes.
we can teach through Skype. I have students all over around the world. I have students from Norway, from Singapore, from Costa Rica, from Qatar, Dubai, here in America, of course, many students. And the Skype, actually, a Skype company have recently contacted me via my Twitter, which is Ramy Adly Music, and they say that's fantastic. They use the music to educate people more and to use Skype as a company, and I really appreciate their contact too.
That's wonderful to be acknowledged by such a wonderful, huge outlet, social media outlet, to be acknowledged of your school of oud. I mean, that's great. And then, of course, the Washington Post, like we talked about, The Economist here recently. So congratulations about that. Will you play us a little something, Ramy?
Yes. Let's play something. I think
Yes.
Our American audience love this type of work, which is...
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's beautiful. Amazing Grace.
Yeah, just fun. So
I love that.
thank you so much.
So beautiful. Now, what inspires you to play, and what's your process?
That's a very, very great question, actually. What inspired me, the pictures the words, the music itself, the nature. I got inspired a lot of the ancient Testament and the Old Testament and ancient world a lot. So one of the great thing about the music, it's material that you should search on it, is like a gold and diamond. This is the music is. This you have to search on it by this degree. I think also the music that around us in whole the world, something that's come from the creator, and how all of us just related to the music without any period barriers, I mean. For example, when I gather some musicians also with me to play or something from different nations, and we never sit before to play music, I find themselves as like we know each other from our hometown. It's like, wow, that's, we are very involved in just a second while we start the rehearsal. Everyone already having, already in the mood, already on his instrument or her instrument, and we create just the mood like that. So music is just energy. It's just something that we are so related to, and we love to make it known and more and more. So this is how I got inspired. Just everything around me inspires me.
That's so beautiful, Ramy. Thank you. It reminds me of how people say love is really the universal language.
Correct.
And I feel like music kind of enhances that even more. It is like the root of that, and it bridges all those gaps between ethnicities and nations and any barriers like you talked about.
That's
and
right.
so I love that you spread that. You
Thanks.
spread that music and love to unite people.
Thanks.
So thank you so much. That's wonderful. Do you have a favorite song that you never tire of playing?
I think the meditation is something that takes me a lot. So every concert that I go to and each place, city that I visit, actually inspires me a lot. The spirit of this place gives me new windows to the another type of music. So sometimes I play like always there is a part of meditation in my concerts, plus the fun stuff, like you plus the upbeat music, plus everything that is unknown and never heard before, and all of them original music. I love to play original music at my concerts everywhere, and theaters like Kennedy Center just applied my music so lovely, and the people there is such beautiful, such a great theater. I love them so much, and we have a great relationship. So this is the one manner, that's all the good thing, that you do it in the world as much as you can. So
Wonderful. Now, you've played at some pretty famous venues like the Kennedy Center. Is there a particular venue that's a favorite, or, and you've also played in front of some pretty famous people as well. Talk a little bit
actually,
about that.
actually yes, but usually the place adding to, and you add also to the place your presence,
So
and it's a great thing. The music is just dialogue, is not from my side on the stage. Sometimes I go on the stage, I feel myself, that's it, like I'm ready, everything. Just I put my leg on the stage and I feel the light, I feel the heat of the lights come on my face. I said, this moment is such a great moment between the relationship between me and the audience. There is audience travels by their flight, they flights to come to my concert, so they spend like 7 hours in flight to see my concert, and I should be very prepared to give them something also valuable they got inspired to in their business, in their life, in their future also. And it's such a great thing when the audience after the concert come to me and say, we just saw lots of like prophecies in our life. We just saw our future through your music. We just see also our past through your music, and we saw like the ancient life that we never thought of, and that's something makes me very happy.
Wow, it's like you just really connect with your audience and they connect with you.
Yes,
Wow,
it's a dialogue. It's not monologue. It's dialogue, of course.
that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. So, in the future, we can look forward to a world tour possibly.
Of course, we are working on that already.
Oh, that's.
Definitely, definitely.
Do you
Will
have any
be.
favorite? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, sorry.
I was just gonna say, do you have any favorite people that you like to collaborate with, like as far as
Well,
musicians?
the music is like, the music actually is like a vision.
Mm-hmm.
You have to hear it first before you play it. You have to visualize it first before you are anticipate for anything. So I think I'm writing for the orchestra more in some future, which is we are doing right now. And the orchestra is something great, so I can see myself with them. And we're writing a fantastic Arabic Middle Eastern, very specific type of music that for American orchestra here, and we are already signing contracts for many, and it's fantastic thing to publish this music more and more to make it more between the audience again. We are like architectures. We are like the architects. Sorry, we are like people that who see these things twice. So, for example, the architect, when he saw the hotel, he saw it twice, once in his mind and once in the real life, as well as we are. We are. So I think I see the stuff by my ears. I see the pictures by my ears. I see the how it will be by my ears. So this is how it is. It's such
That's
a
beautiful.
fantastic journey.
Yeah, it's like you think of it and then you manifest it in the physical matter.
Yes.
That's beautiful. And, music also has a beautiful way of helping us through the energy and connection that it can bring to us. Even like with our chakras, it can open up
Oh, of
certain
course.
chakras.
Exactly.
And like you mentioned with the meditation, and you do have a meditation CD out there, so that's wonderful. If you haven't, my friends, had a chance to download it
Yes.
or listen to it, it's beautiful, and
It's
it
Mirage.
really can put you. Yeah, Mirage.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's called Mirage too. It's like
Yeah, I mean, it has such a way of putting you at ease, and it's wonderful for visualization as
yeah,
well.
so beautiful.
So I love it.
Thanks, Judy, so much. I really appreciate this and your meeting and your fantastic interview too and everything nice
I
to
know.
share.
I'm so excited for everything you have in store.
Thanks.
And also, if you haven't had a chance to go check out Ramy's School of Oud, like he mentioned before, he teaches students in 27 countries. So, I mean, quite the sensation around the world. And you have students from, as young as teens to,
To up to 70, I have.
up to 70.
And
So
yes.
it's never too late to learn to
No,
play an instrument like the
absolutely.
oud. So that's wonderful. There's a lot of negative things going out there in the world, and I know London, Manchester, those things
Yeah,
just happened recently. And if
yeah.
you could dedicate a song to the victims, what song would that be?
Let's play the song and let's play it for their souls. This song created by Nasir Shamma, and I would love to give it to their soul, and maybe we'll finish the our fantastic conversation if you love that by this song. Is that Is that cool?
Absolutely. I would love to end this beautiful time with you with that song, and we'll dedicate it to them. And for those of you who haven't had a chance to go to my Facebook page and look
Yes.
at the Mothers Without Borders link, we are trying to get 1,000 people to donate $10 because our goal is to gather $10,000 by July 18th for the trip that my daughter and I we're taking to Zambia to help orphaned children. So there's so many people, rather children, which is devastating, who have HIV and AIDS. And we're going to go out there for almost 11 days to help them. And so part of this concert series is to not just promote these wonderful musicians like Ramy, but also to fundraise for this trip to Zambia to help these children. So thank you so much for those of you who have already donated. We so appreciate your generosity. And for those of you who have the intent to donate, we appreciate you as well. So Ramy, if you could end with that beautiful song, thanks. I would so appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We'll put the link of your Facebook at the bottom of the video. So for
Absolutely.
our audience also.
That would be great. Thank you so much.
Of course.